From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Zach Wheeler.
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off, I can promise you that.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Fastball for a strike. Kicks and deals. Right side, hard hit. Harper takes it himself. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
And that's in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. His first homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So here is Bryce Harper. On the ground right side, and that's just foul.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Ripped on the ground to second. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Okay, let's check out the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And here comes Alec Boehm.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
One down. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Outside. And it's 2-1. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing and not get beat by that pitch.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Check swing, and he held up.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Next pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Feltner getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Alexander getting loose as well. Pitch misses inside, and a full count now. First inning, and already up to 23 pitches. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
First and second, 1 out. Max Kepler at the plate. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Castellanos rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 4-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Kyle Freeland will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Ryan Feltner. He's making his second appearance of the season. Two on, 1 out. This is Bryson Stott. That one ripped. And it's into the gap. Here comes Realmuto around third. 1 run across. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field.
Back-to-back base hits. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Line drive, base hit. One run is in. The throw in. Slides his hand in there. Save. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner at the plate.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner at second here, one gone. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And that chops in for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. That one is absolutely belted. Doyle going back. And that one is off the top of the wall. One run across. Here comes Harper around third. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, you know, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Just missing there. 2-2.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Here's Michael Tolia. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 8 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Alec Bohm. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
2-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And now it is JT Real
1 ball,
Muto.
2 strikes.
Bohm on second. Castellanos over at first with 1 away. That's a little bit low. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
2 on, 1 out. In the air, center field. Doyle under this one. And there are 2 down. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And that chance handled. Got him on the off-balance throw. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Phillies leave a couple as the lead holds at 8-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the right fielder, Nick Martini. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Castellanos ranges back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. A solo shot. His first homer of the year. It's 8-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. That one not close. And a count 2-1. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
We got full count.
Left field. Kepler puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Batting ninth, left fielder Mickey Moniak.
At the plate, Mickey Moniak. One down, base is empty. Ripped to short. Turner with the throw to first. And that's an out.
Now batting, the center fielder Britton Doyle.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
And a foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ground ball to Bohm. Zips it to first. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 8-1. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And it's filled up.
2 strikes.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. That one the other way, and it goes just foul.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
2 down, bases empty. Now Trey Turner. Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next pitch inside. And now 3-1. Bryce Harper waiting for a turn at the plate. Started after it, appeal to first, and he went around according to Darryl Parker. 2 outs. Draws the walk there.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ryan Feltner done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Scott Alexander.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Turner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Step off, throw to first.
No, he
throws it away. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Man on second, 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first. Harper retired. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 1 left for Philadelphia, and it remains an 8-1 game. On to the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Check swing, called strike. Movement in the bullpen. Carlos Hernandez getting loose out there. Strom warming up as well. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone. He shoots one out to right. It's 8-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
1 out, base is empty. So in now for Colorado, Hunter Goodman.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. And that'll do it. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 8-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the 4th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And that's hammered into right field, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And that one missing low.
You know, these Phils really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
And that is downstairs. And a count 2-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Off balance feed, there's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Phillies 8 and the Rockies 2. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies.
Michael Toglia.
That one ripped, but foul. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Rips one to right, and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just He's having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Nick Martini will hit. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Missing inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses. Rockies down to their final out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Into left center for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, left fielder
Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take this one in a blowout.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.